Mazda 2 may be the baby of South Africa, of the South African Mazda range. Got a little bit of an update during last year. So you've got this sort of diamond pattern grille over here. You've got a nice low spoiler over there. And if you have a look, you've got the daytime running lights surrounding the headlights over there, which looks very neat overall. And it's little touches like that that they changed recently. You've still got the familiar Kodo design language that Mazda use, and you can see it's a Mazda very, very quickly. Very neat 16-inch mag wheels over here, just to give you a good ride, good road holding. You come along, I said it's the baby of the range. You can see it's the baby of the range, and you can see it when you take a look, for example, in the back seat over here, and you'll see the driver's seat is always set for myself. It's a little bit limited, but it's not bad in the back for what it is. And for a smaller city car, you've got Isofix on the rear, which is important. I always like to point that out to you because, again, this is very much a car that is for young people, young singles or young families. So I think that is a very important feature. Come around to the back, of course, and pop open the boot. Again, not massive, but a fair-sized boot, and pretty high load lip over here again, so you always allowed for in smaller cars for extra safety as well. Drop the rear seats 2/3, 1/3, very, very standard features all around. A nice little spoiler on top over there, and chrome trim you can see down at the bottom. Very, very neat. Sky Active G, of course, that applies to Mazda's engine and suspension technology that they use. The 2 range in South Africa, they dropped the diesel version on the current one, so this one's a petrol powered version. Let's check it out inside. As Mazdas will do, you see that little screen that pops up in front of you when you start the engine, which gives you the heads-up display, standard on this car. Nice little feature. But what's really important is when you look at the simplish instrumentation that tells you everything, is, look there, 400.6 kilometers done on the test and averaging 6.2 liters per 100. Now that's from this 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine that puts out 85 kilowatts and 148 newton meters of torque. That's pretty impressive, mated to a 6-speed torque converter standard automatic gearbox driven through the front wheels. Wow, I'm pretty impressed by that, I have to tell you. You've got your multi-function steering wheel over here, got all the buttons you want, of course, for everything you need, and does include cruise control. Nice as well, on remembering what is a smaller car. You come across to the standard, again, Mazda infotainment screen that kind of sits on top of the dash over there, and it's got the scroller that you simply turn down between the seats below the gear lever to get to the various functions that you may want. Press button, there you go, fuel economy monitor, etc., and it shows you what you've been doing overall. So it gives you all of those features, which are really nice. Navigation does require a SIM card, which you have to plug into the car, so it's not standard. But what is a real major feature of the Mazda range is they've gone luxury, and they've made a point of going upmarket on the luxury. It may be hardish touch over there on top, but here it's the soft touch with the stitching effect, the leather type effect on the dash. Very neat, very well done. The chrome strip across the middle over here. It's got all those features. On the doors, you've actually got a suede effect, and of course stitching over there. So all this is very neatly done, very well done, and definitely gives you the luxury feel. Even the center console over here, you can see where it comes down. And still unusually on Mazda, look there, they still give you a CD player. Well, that's what they give you. 6 airbags in this little car as well, which is quite impressive. I mentioned the automatic gearbox. Over here is a button that says Sport Mode. And it's my usual bugbear with Mazda, I've got to tell you. Sport Mode holds the gear ratios for longer, and in my book makes that engine scream a little bit. I find it somewhat unnecessary in this car, but that's a choice only you can make. I'm not going to tell you what you do and don't do. You can see behind me the space in the rear seat is not bad at all. You've got interesting striping on the seats with sort of white and black trim and effect as well, and a small suede type effect insert in the center of the seats just for a little bit of extra grip and hold. The Mazda 2 comes in various spec levels. This is dynamic, which is the middle of the range, but it certainly gives you a lot of features that you want. It's even got blind spot warning in the mirrors on the side, so you've got that. It does have, I've got to tell you, and I'm proud to say, a reverse camera, which I have commented and found so strange that it doesn't appear on certain models in bigger brother Mazda 3. But it's here on Mazda 2, so let's be grateful for that. So you get all of this. You've got, as I said, a range. You can choose between 6-speed manual and 6-speed auto, all those sort of things. This is a city car. I'd call it more of a city car, but it's certainly a luxury city car, and in the luxury category. This one, as it stands right here, will cost you 303,000 Rand in today's market. You can go up to individual spec, which will give you various extra safety items more than anything, and that will cost you 326,000 right now. So it's competitive, yes. It's maybe slightly more expensive, but then you've got to understand it has got the extra luxury, the extra quality that Mazda have been pushing up market to reach, and you can see it very clearly on this car. Overall, as a city car, I think this does a great job. There are competitors, lots of them, but lots of people love Mazda, we all know that. And never ever forget the unmatched 3-year unlimited mileage warranty, and even more importantly, service plan that Mazda include with all their cars, because that could be a buying decision all in itself. For Madam Rez, I'm Eleanor. I'll see you next time.